Hey everyone, it's Anya with this season of Anya, and today we are continuing the How to Witchcraft series with how to set up an altar and what to put on it. When I first started getting into my practice, I would hear witches talk about altars, I'd read about it online. I didn't quite get it. So I'm going to preface this with if you're not called to set up an altar, don't do it. Simple. It's your practice. No matter what anybody says online, it's your practice. So do what calls to you so it feels authentic. Now, with that said, I love having an altar and I do recommend you have some kind of space for an altar. It could be a corner of a bookshelf, maybe your coffee table, your nightstand. You could have a whole setup dedicated to this. It could be the top of a box. It could be a traveling altar that you just take out and put out maybe once a day or whenever. It can be anything you want. The purpose of this is just to have a space dedicated to your practice, to divinity, to spirit. It's a formality of sorts. It's bringing in, kind of reminding yourself what energies you want to bring in for the season. Because typically you change these out every season. Like currently I'm looking at my altar right now. I'm really into like I'm really in my like yogi aspect of witchcraft, right? So I have a little Ganesh statue on my altar. I have Buddha. I have fresh dried rose petals. I'll take a picture and post it somewhere so you can actually see it. But with that said, that's kind of the point. What are you vibing right now? What do you want to cultivate? Potentially, who do you want to remember? I'm not going to lie. Now, I'm telling y'all that I'm not narcissistic. I'm prefacing it with that. But drumming, you will hear me talk about drumming all the time. But I have been really working on drumming and the beauty of flowing with the drum and vibing with my drum. I feel good when I drum. I love going to drum circles. It has been something so awesome for me. I just love it, right? So straight up, I have a picture of myself drumming on my altar because I got the picture taken and just mid sesh. And why? Not because I like to look at myself. Ugh. No, but when I drum and when I'm really into the rhythm of the drum, it embodies confidence for me. I feel so good when I'm just jamming on that beat and feeling it and not caring about what other people think. So I have a picture of myself on my altar. So if you were, because I'm in a season of really needing to build confidence, that's why I'm even here on YouTube. Um, you can have pictures of loved ones. You can have pretty pictures. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to go on a vacation. You can have a picture of that on your altar. You want to go to France? Put a picture of the Eiffel Tower on there. Why not? Did a loved one recently pass? Or maybe just a birthday of a near and dear friend that you love and miss? Put a picture of them on your altar. Some other things that I highly recommend having on your altar, some sort of cloth. This could be a scarf. You can find, if you go on Google or Amazon and search altar cloths, you can find them. They're abundant online. But that's just like a nice little, right? Like a table. It's a nice little setting, a little placemat. Um, Personally, I am a divination witch, so I will always have some kind of tarot card or oracle card on my altar. I like to keep it there because, especially when you're working with tarot cards and divinity, right? You're channeling energy. You want to keep that energy. You don't have to, but you kind of, it's like a workspace, right? So by keeping it there, especially like when I'm in the groove with reading and stuff like that, it's a great place to have and access. So those are great things you can have on your altar. Incense, highly recommend, right? Duh, you want it to smell nice. This was awesome. I love loose leaf incense. This was gifted to me by my friend Iris in New Orleans. I think it was Iris. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's either Iris or see. I don't know. A sweet witch gifted this to me on my birthday in New Orleans. I was just bombarded with gifts. Anyways, another story. But so sweet. But incense. Loose leaf incense is awesome. A little bit of a fire hazard, a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm not going to lie. I cannot tell you how many times I have set off my smoke alarm trying to get into a deep meditation because I went a little incense heavy. So if you're going to use loose leaf incense, be sure to have a well ventilated area, or just use the stick or cone incense, which I tend to use most of the time because it's just a little easier. Candles are great. I love working with chime candles personally. I have a little Samsa one right now, and just a little candle. I like these because they burn about, I want to say this one burns about an hour, hour and a half. So if I actually want to do like a good long meditation, I may gaze at this for 20, 30 minutes and then feel comfortable enough letting it burn out. You can choose, I just had a pink one handy, so this is why I have this. But if you want the candle to symbolize anything, like pink could definitely be self-love, romance, stuff like that. Color of choice is up to you. Other than that, crystals, I mean, come on, they're beautiful, right? Throw some crystals on your altar. Herbs are great as well, right? Salt for purification, cleansing. You can get so many cool herbs online, but honestly, use what you got in your kitchen. Rosemary, basil, cinnamon, especially cinnamon sticks. I love having on my altar. As mentioned earlier, I have Ganesh on my altar because I'm currently really in tune with his energy. He's about overcoming obstacles, right? So if you have a deity you work with, have a little statue of them on your altar. Little trinkets are just fun, anyways. Yeah, make it your own. It can be, sometimes it's just, an altar can be symbolized as just almost like a welcoming space. It can look as pretty or as ugly as you want it to, right? It can be simple. There's nothing wrong with simple and clean. Sometimes we get so worked up in the how to's of this practice that we lose the essence of what it really is. Other thoughts. If you work with a book of shadows, a journal, keep that on your altar. Chances are you're probably going to use it during that same time, anyways, when you're meditating, right? I also love, love, love having plants on my altar because they are vibrant, they're alive most of the time, they're pretty, and just a nice welcoming energy, especially for this time of year. It's springtime meets summertime. It's warm. It's just lively and beautiful. So those are some of the basics. And if you don't know what to do once you have this altar set up, just sit, meditate with it. You know, maybe touch it once a day. Just make a connection with it. What you don't want to do is let it get dusty, musty, fusty, all that. But it takes time, right? So start by just cultivating a welcoming space. Sit there even 10 minutes a day, even 5 minutes, especially when you're first starting. It doesn't flow. You're not just going to be like, I am an ascended master and all this. No. Just start simply and keep it authentic, and it'll slowly start to fall into place. So let me know if I missed anything that you're like, girl, you gotta have this on your altar because you know I love buying stuff. So other than that, yeah, what do you like having on your altar? I'd love to share below in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel. I am super brand new to YouTube, and boy, is it nerving, but I am so excited to bring you all this content. I am a practicing witch of, I've been with a coven anyways for about 5 years, and it's really changed my life, and I want to share these practices with you. So just a quick like and subscribe means the world to me. Until next time, you can visit me at theseasonofanya.com. It's my blog. I have other posts and photos and all sorts of stuff on there. But for now, I will catch you on the next one. So much love and gratitude to you all on this journey.